I know you guys are probably like, Masu, why do you have hair? I know, y'all. I know.
Boy, you know you make me float. Boy, you really give me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope.
Hey gorgeous, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is Masu, aka the girl with the tattoos, and we have a lot to do today. Not really a lot, but I have to go to an event at the Grove, so I'm getting ready to do that right now. It's at 2:30 and it's like 1:10, so I need to put my makeup on. I realized that I do not have any clothes for real, so I need to go get at least a pair of pants and some basics. I was supposed to go on set today, but one thing about me, if I don't get all the information, I'm not going. It can't be a, oh, we want you to come here and do this, and then nothing. So that's literally what it was. Like, hey, we want you to come on set, and I haven't heard anything. I haven't been given the location. I haven't been given the time. I haven't been given a call sheet. Nothing. So I've had other things done, and I've kind of did my hair a little bit, y'all. It doesn't look amazing, but I'm gonna take a course with my stylist. I was telling y'all on TikTok how I'm trying to get into makeup, and I have a little bit of makeup experience, like very little. So I kind of don't know what I'm doing here, but don't judge me because we're gonna go on this journey together, and I'm gonna be posting it on TikTok as well because I really like my freckles. Not even like, I love my freckles, which is funny because when I was younger, I hated them because when I was younger, I'm not gonna say I would get made fun of, but it wasn't something that like was deemed as pretty. So like when I was born, I didn't have freckles, and as I got older, I just kept getting more and more. So I feel like when I'm an old lady, I'm gonna have like a whole face of freckles, and I love it. I love my freckles so much. But when I'm wearing makeup, like a full face of makeup, I feel like I don't feel like myself, and I feel very like, ew, who is this? This is ugly. So what I'm going to do is try to figure out which works. So people have been saying use a skin tint. So I have this Fenty skin tint that I've purchased during like the Sephora sale early this year. And I'm not gonna go to Sephora today because every time I go to Sephora, I spend too much money in there. So I'm not doing that. But I'm just gonna put a little bit of skin tint on because my freckles still show. But people were telling me too, like to get a certain pencil, and then like after I do the skin tint, or if I decided to do like a foundation, I can put that on. But I don't know. So,
Oh my god! Wow!
I don't even know how this really looks on camera. Maybe it looks crazy. Again, y'all, don't judge me. Don't judge me. We are learning together. Unless you already know, and if you know how to do your makeup, girl, talk to me. Tell me what's going on. But yeah, so this weekend, remember I told y'all we're doing something every weekend. So I'm going to the Grove for this panel talk. The panel talk is by Color Creative, which is one of Issa Rae's companies. And I happen to be an editor for the company, and I am going. And the director of One of Them Days, and the co-founder Talitha Watkins, and the producer for Insecure, Denise Davis, will be there talking about the power of collaboration in this industry. Collaboration in this industry is very, very, very important. Oftentimes people think that you can do everything in this industry by yourself, and you cannot. Like, making a movie is all about collaboration, and if you're not good with collaborating, you're not going to be successful in this business. I have like 4 lashes on, and one just came off. I hate my lash girl. I gotta stop hitting her up so late. Everything's swollen. This is the outfit for the day. Keeping it cute, casual, simple, and like I'm going to run some errands. I did my hair like just a little bit. Don't judge me. I curled it, and I'm actually pretty excited about how it came out. This side is kind of weird, but I had to show y'all the face and the light and the hair and the light. It's a little gloomy today. It's kind of ugly, but I'm happy I put this outfit on instead of what I originally was gonna wear. I made it right on time. I am finally at the Grove. The event starts at 2:30. It's 2:01. Parking here is so much better than at Century City. Like, they just do it right. Unfortunately, it's Saturday though, so it's gonna be so many people at this mall, and I cannot stand when it's so many people at the mall. But I just realized also that I forgot to bring my lip gloss, so after this event I'm going to go and get some lip gloss from Sephora. That's all I'm getting. I'm not going nowhere else. No, I don't need one. Thank you. I'm not here to shop, y'all. I'm not here to shop. I'm here to strictly look and see what's in season, and also go to this event. So I'm gonna go down there right now because I don't know if there's gonna be like a line or like a queue or whatever. And then after that, we're gonna get some food, and then I have to go and pick up this hard drive because I am editing a docu-series. Like, well, not a full docu-series. It's gonna be like a 3 to 5 minute little thing. So I have to go pick up that footage. So we have a full day. Let's go. I'm literally like in the front of the panel. I did not expect to be in front of the panel, but I feel like it works because I know them, and they're gonna see like, oh, Masu is here. She's serious. And yes, I am. I'm serious. I'm an editor. And maybe I'll have questions depending on what they say. I don't know. But we'll see. I'm super early. It's 2:11. And it starts in like 15 minutes. I didn't expect it to be like these little seats, but it's cute.
First day. Kiki Palmer and SZA are having one of them days. Now playing exclusively in theaters. Rated R.
So anytime we were pitching something, we also gave context around it. This is what this means to this group of people. And this is something that they do and why. And when they say this and this is what that means, like, you know, we just had to explain it. And fortunately, we were working with people who were excited about that sort of representation and showing that kind of, you know, a different sort of space. But I think, and that's what I was prepared to do when I pitched this movie, is going in, explaining like what a candy house is and why it matters to the community, so that people can find something that they connect to in it. And it's like, oh, okay, I may not have experienced that, but I do understand the drive. You know what I mean? I understand how that makes someone feel and how, you know, it's essential to this group of people. Okay, proceed, you know? And so it's checking in as I'm pitching, like, to make sure that I'm being felt as I'm sharing or as I'm pitching. That the feeling is so important to me in a pitch is, am I sensing that you really understand and you're following me, and that I'm telling you a story, I'm taking you on a journey with me, and I don't want you to get lost. I'm not just like speaking at you. It's a conversation, you know.
And I think it's also really said. I think it's also just going to be tough because we don't have that many comps. It's just the truth, you know. As you know, picture stuff. It's like, man, where's this story that's like one of them days before? Oh, doesn't exist. I guess we have Friday. I guess we have Super Bad. We have to find like the total energy in constant things, although it may not be identical to our stories because again, we're still telling stories for the first time. And I think if you could be specific on the energy behind things, even if the comp is a film that's not what you're doing, that's important. And to Saria's point, that personal connection, why this is important to this group of people, why is this important to me. You may not know about this environment or this neighborhood, but millions of people do. And it's valuable that they are heard and they'll show up in the box office, you know?
I pray the sky will break for me, and more quickly. I don't believe in freedom. Ways of the world confusing me. Wonder if Dorothy ever had a clue she'd be a murderer. Trying to get from A to B, I know you heard of her. She is just like me.
So we're in the fitting room because I'm trying to find out if I want these pants. But let's see.
You should be thankful they said you looking good, looking slim. Time to get rid of your friends. Nigga, who you? I'm just trying to better my life, do you?
Today was a good day. I'm so happy that I was able to get to that event and then to just have my own day. I wasn't really expecting to buy anything, but
What?
I've really been looking for these pants for a very, very long time. And I was even looking last night online trying to figure out where can I find some really good, like, not super cargo pants, but nice olive green pants. And I was like, what other than Zara? And I love the Zara at the Grove because it's more like upscale. They're trying to make it. And even the guy that was in there, I wish I would have got the interaction, but there was a guy in there who was like, oh my gosh, I love your hair. It's so pretty. And I was like, thank you. And he was like, I love when people come in here and like edgy and they have their own style because it's mostly like corporate people. And I feel like that's what Zara typically like caters to, even though like they have some really good gems. I love Zara, period. But with all these tariffs, okay, Zara is getting expensive. Everything in there is $100. And it's just like, but I did not get the sweater. Instead, I went to Aritzia because I wanted to get this hoodie because I'm about to get rid of a whole bunch of jackets. I'm getting rid of a lot of clothes that I no longer need and that I no longer wear. But I've lost some weight, y'all. You know, this anti-inflammatory diet, they're so right when they say it's 80% what you eat and 20% working out. And my pants are not fitting at all. So I need new pants. And I went and tried those pants on and had a smaller size than normal. And I fit those pants. And I was just like, oh. Yes, sir! But another thing that I found out from just like watching people who do fashion content is that you're supposed to not buy your actual size, but buy a size down. So if you're a large, you're supposed to buy a medium, so on and so forth. And before I was always buying like overly big clothes, and that's because I like to be comfortable. But when I'm going out now, it's just like I want to be more stylish and more like, I don't know. I'm just rebranding. That's what the end of the year always tends to be, is like a large rebrand for me. I want to go into the new year like just the new me. And then also I just want to show more of my fashion content. I've been out of like doing anything fashion for a minute, but that's how I started on TikTok, was showing my fashion and doing all that stuff. But today was a really good day. The event was nice. I met some people and I seen people that I haven't seen in years. Like we went to school together, and seeing them is just like, oh my gosh. And it's crazy because you never really know the impact you have on people, but seeing other people and them saying like bigging you up, like, oh my gosh, like this guy, he was like, I've known Masu to always be like just this creative person. She's always been artistic and just intelligent and blah blah blah. and really just bigging me up. And I really appreciate that, because I try to always help people and teach people, like hoping that they get something out of our friendship or just us collaborating or whatever. And I don't think anything of it. Like, people need help, I'm here to help. Like, whether it's paid or not paid. Like, I was supposed to be on set today. Unfortunately, that didn't happen because I didn't receive the call sheet in time. That's unfortunate. However, I'm still trying to help the best way I can. I'm even at a point where I'm kind of like, should I just go in the house and grab my computer and then drive to the set, because they're still filming, and I think they're going to be filming until later tonight. So a part of me kind of wants to do that just so I can make sure everything is perfect for them. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to do all that. Let me see.
A few moments later.
All right, y'all. So we going on set. I just picked up my laptop. And I need a new laptop because I need something that's faster and that edits on the go. This is just my cheapy laptop, but when I was at Apple, he told me that I have another desktop and not just the one that I have, that I just bought, but I have another one, and he told me that I can trade that in. So I'm gonna end up trading that in and getting some money off of my new desktop, because I don't want to spend a full $2,000 because I need the heavy load type of laptop. But we're about to go on set. And I'll probably be there all night. They told me that they're going to give me some food, which is good. And I'm just going to go check and make sure everything's good. And yeah. So this is the first time you guys are going to see me on set, for real. And it's going to take me 40 minutes to get there. I do not feel like driving, but I'm going to put on a nice playlist. And we're going to get there safely and have a good time.
I might just call and catch a play. I might just come see you today. I'm stuck up in my ways, but love it when I'm playing games.
Look out there, be there, and then come into the full-time transition to the emotional part of it. All right, here we go. And you give her that sign again. And can you? Yeah.
It's 1:15 in the morning, and I'm just getting home from leaving set. We wrapped at 12:15. And unfortunately, my job is not done because they bought really bad hard drives. And when it comes to hard drives, you have to make sure that the drives are amazing. Like, the speed is great, the connection's great. If that is not the case with your drives, then it's going to take literally years. And I mean years to export all of the footage. And this is a film, so it's not like it's something short. It's not like my vlogs. It's a lot of footage. It's a lot of RAM that it takes up. So unfortunately, it was going really slow, and I can only put maybe like 10 files down. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna eat my veggie burger, because I have not eaten today. That's on me. I should have got up earlier, but I have not eaten today. I've eaten some sweet potato fries that they ordered for me. They ordered me a veggie burger as well, so I'm super grateful and thankful because I was starving. And then once I finish eating, I'm gonna set this up because I don't want to have to do it tomorrow. And I'm supposed to be going to a premiere tomorrow to go see Frankenstein. So I don't want to have to be doing this all day. We'll see if we even make it to the premiere, because I'm tired right now. I usually go to bed at like 12:30. For it to be 1, I was just like, But again, I'm happy that I was able to do everything that I wanted to do today. So next weekend, I'm going to be on set again. And then the weekend after that, I'm going to be on set again. And then I have a premiere for a movie that I worked on November 15th. So there's a lot of stuff happening, guys. We got some weekends that are going to be very fun and eventful. I'm doing something every weekend up until I think the 15th. So there's going to be a lot of late nights, early mornings. But this is what it's like working in the film industry, working for yourself, and also just networking and collaborating with people and telling them like, hey, this is what I do. Hey, I'm available. And this is what I've been telling people. Like, I'm available to DIT. I'm available to edit. I'm available to assistant edit. I am available. This is what I do. And then it's like when you work with people and you show them that you're there to help and that you're reliable, then they're going to keep telling other people like, oh, I know this editor. Oh, I know this assistant editor. And like, I feel like you shouldn't focus on doing just one thing. Everything that I do like meshes well together because it's like, oh, I'm a triple threat. You hire me as a DIT, then you get me as an AE, and you get me as an editor. So I see the footage from a creative standpoint and also a technical standpoint. And you don't see that often. And then also you don't see a female DIT often, let alone a black female DIT. So when I'm on sets, like even this set I was just on, the director was a female director. This was an all black cast and crew. And she came in and was like, we need to take a picture together because not only are you a female DIT, but you're a black female DIT. And you're fly. We got to take a picture together. And then I told her like, I'm an editor and an assistant editor as well. And immediately she was like, I have to take your number. And this is honestly how I've gotten jobs before. I've gotten, especially if it's like a female producer or a female director, a lot of women want to have a lot of other women on the cast and crew because this is a predominantly male field. So you're not going to see a lot of women. And when you do see women, it's like, hey girl. So it's always fun and exciting to work on all black cast and crews because it kind of just feels like home. Like everyone's there trying to help you. They realize like I came from West LA. I was all the way out in Santa Clarita. That's literally an hour away. And I drove out there at 8 o'clock, well, at 7 o'clock, got there at 8:30, and then got in there and just immediately started working. It was nice to come on set and everyone's like, oh, you're the lifesaver, because that's literally who I am and what I am. If the footage isn't right, then you know why. It's because of me. But in this case, I wasn't there on the first couple of days. So all I can do is make sure everything is on the drive the way it should be. And then hopefully everything is good. It was a lot of black excellence today. Like even at the event earlier at the Grove, it was all black filmmakers talking about one of them days and also they're having another one of them days coming out. So a sequel, that's what they said. I don't know when it's going to come out. I don't have that insight, but just letting y'all know. So you guys are going to see me doing a lot more because I'm currently in pre-production with my other film. When I did my green light, when I did my pitch, I'm actually going to be doing that film, and we have a very, very large budget. I'm going to be DITing for that as well as assistant editing and editing on that film. So there's going to be a lot of stuff. If anybody ever said, oh, working for yourself, you're not going to be working all the time. You guys, it's literally 1:27 and I'm not going to bed anytime soon. I'll be surprised if I go to bed at like 4 or 5. I'll be surprised. I hope I can go to bed at 3 the latest, but we'll see. Because you guys remember the first video, I was editing a music video and I was up until the sun came up. So I'm hoping I don't have to be up until the sun comes up this time because I have another project that I have to do. And you guys know that. I told you earlier. So every weekend I'm trying to have fun, but also network and then also work at the same time. So it's like during the week, it's school, and I am working still during the week depending on what projects are going on. And then the weekend, I'm working even more. So I'm always working. And I'm working up until I have those millions. I am the way your time don't. And I don't have to work anymore. Until then, I'm going to keep working. And right now, I'm going to eat. So I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. And hopefully, I go to bed on time. And hopefully, we can get to this premiere. I have not slept. I haven't eaten. I haven't done anything but sit here at this computer because this drive that I got immediately just fell on me. It fell on me this morning after all of the work that I did. And I had to go get another hard drive that is better that works faster in order to put all this footage on here. And I'm kind of nervous because I feel like some footage is lost. I'm hoping footage hasn't been lost so they don't have to film anymore. But stress isn't even the word. And I can't even go to the premiere. It's just been a crazy weekend. I thought it was going to end up being one way and ended up being another. I should have never said that I was going to come and be on set. I should have never said it. I should have just came home. Should have came home and chilled and went to sleep. But the person in me is always trying to help. Not always trying to help, but like they needed someone. They didn't have no one that knows the stuff that I know. So I needed to be there. But this is a good lesson. And I'm happy it happened on something like this and not like a really big film. But I am hoping that the footage is not lost and we have all the footage that we have. Sundays are typically like my reset days and I like to clean up. I wasn't able to clean up. Nothing. My reset is not resetting. So there's going to be a day during the week where I'm going to crash and I know it. Everything's moving so fast and I can't wait until the holidays to relax. I can't wait. Y'all see how happy I was when I was shopping and then tech stuff happens and then I just be like, ugh. I know you guys are probably like, Masu, why do you have hair? I know, y'all. I know. We're going to talk about that next week in the next video. I just wanted to make this video to end it on the right note because I had no ending. It was a long weekend. I didn't give the footage back until Tuesday. So I was running off of basically 2 hours of sleep, 48 hours, and it was really just a very long weekend. However, I saved the footage and luckily we didn't have any other issues. But I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching and I hope you have an amazing week and I will see you next week. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications. We girls, okay? Talk to y'all later. Bye.
I'm pretty, then I'm motherfucker. Hoes be looking okay. She think that she's